Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Communist China. So we're actually doing a really good job this time around. We're actually managing to hold off the Japanese somehow. Um, Chiang Kai-shek is reforming his government, I believe, right? Yes, he's reformed his army corruption twice. So his troops can actually they can't really fight the Japanese on par, but it's not as devastatingly bad as it was before. They're still losing a lot of central plains of China here, but these are the advance will stall out in these hills for a while, and then if they do take that, it'll stall out again in these forests and mountains over here, our hills. But they haven't managed a naval assault. My troops are holding the line up in Suiyan and Shanxi mountain ranges. Or actually, we're in the plains right here, I believe. Actually, no, that's a mountain province. No wonder we're holding. We actually have some good military production. We have enough that we're actually training troops despite being at war. Overall, we're doing well there. I'm going to do an emergency factory conversion, though. Slow down our construction at the expense of massively speeding up our production. We are 12 iron short, but we're about to finish excavation 2, and then I can try and do these develop iron ore deposits. 60 days will get it done, and that should help a little bit. Only issue is those iron provinces are actually up here where the Japanese are trying to take. I didn't think about that. But I can't really afford to buy any more iron from the Soviets, per se. We just don't have enough factories, honestly. As if we do this, we'd use up factories that are constructing buildings. I tell you what, I will use one more factory for now. That will increase the production line significantly. There'll be a slight penalty, but 2% is a lot better than like 20%. Switch this into 5 times, literally devote everything we have towards using steel. We're almost reformed our military. The Red Army weekend will go away soon. That should make a big difference in terms of our training time and organization. Training time specifically will help. Because right now it takes a long time to actually train them. They're holding in the south a little bit. They're actually managing to win some fights and retake some land because the Japanese are forced to send so many troops up here to try and break my lines that Nationalist China in the south is actually able to hold out. A little bit better than I suspect. See right here, they've done quite a bit of a breakout, regained 2 or 3 provinces. More importantly, they're actually going to win that defense. Oh, he's trying to outflank them. Wow. Intelligent AI. They're still holding the area around Nanjing, which is good. If Nanjing falls, it's going to get a lot harder. I really could use to get a army morale guy on the field. Or this division defense would be good. I just need political power I don't have at the moment. I don't even think Manchukuo has any troops really on the field, do they? It's all Japan, pretty much. Well, they actually have 12 divisions, so I'm not worried about them really at all. They're rebuilding their area, but they're not a massive problem. Get an expeditionary troop, though, from these guys. Throw it into this guy on the line. Looks like we've actually been driven back a little bit in a couple places, which isn't good. We're still holding in the north. The south there, wow, that's a real problem. At least the AI is smart enough to not only engage them, but try and cut them off at the same time. Although I wish they had done that last cut-off point. Our defenses are going well. This guy is already gaining experience to the next level. Hill fighters, I'm going to get that pretty soon on this guy. The defense on the hills is the key point. Yeah, what's Mao up to? Trickster's got some. Infantry leader is almost halfway. Mountaineers nowhere. Hill fighters somewhere. Good Fox not really anywhere. The problem is this guy can only have a certain amount of traits, and I think we've already pretty much hit the max. Maybe? No, we can assign one more trait, but we have to learn it first. This guy's really commanding quite a vast front of defenses, if you think about it. Okay, since you're already winning that fight, let's throw a couple more divisions into it. And win 2 fights at once. Considering my troops are still superior. Okay, just the front lines. They've contained the breakout down here a bit, but it's taking them... Well, they're actually doing a pretty good job smashing the army, now that I look at it. Oh, they're actually going to win a fight against 5 Japanese divisions. I didn't think I'd see that happen anytime soon. Does that mean he's actually got... No, he hasn't reformed his army completely. He's lost almost 700,000 though. We've lost 50,000 troops. All to Japan. Japan, on the other hand, has lost 5 times that number versus us. This goes to show that a strong communist China up north is really good. Which is really strange if you think about it, because if you're normal China, the last thing you want is a strong communist presence on your northern border, but... Yeah, let's not waste my troops on that offense, actually. As it is, I'm a bit worried that we've actually pressed forward 2 more troops from Stalin, which is good. Training troops there, so I actually have to up the amount of troops I'm training, because we're getting 50 a day. That is nice. That emergency war conversion was key, I think. I may actually bump this up to the top for a moment. I really would like the infrastructure a bit more repaired. There we go. Czechoslovakia is going to die soon, and then the war in the German war will begin. The French are building up Algiers in that region. Poland is doing whatever Poland does. Romania is falling under the influence of... looks to be they're falling under the influence of the Germans. Yugoslavia is holding out on their own. That would be nice, but we don't really need it at the moment. That also would be nice, but we don't need it at the moment. Infiltrating nationalists, yes, that would be nice, but we don't need it at the moment. It's a lot we don't need at the moment. I might actually try this permitting the opium trade, now I think about it. Cost us some stability, yes, but the cost of having virtually no consumer good factories, that's going to be huge. 2 more infantry divisions from the Soviets. They must have like 6 or 7 divisions on our side. I'm hoping they're using it in the south, right? No, it appears they're using it in the north some. Oh. This division out here is holding, which I'm not too happy about. But they are. Damaged infrastructure is a problem, though. That is one heck of an assault they just launched. Wow, and we survived it all. This guy is good on the defense. Hillfighter would be nice. We lost our extra infantry equipment for day. That's gonna hurt us a bit. On the other hand, we're now definitely able to train troops. In fact, I might even increase this to like 15 divisions being trained at once. Because we've got so much. Also in the south, Kai-shek must have Yep, he's reformed his military. That makes a huge difference in this war. Let's throw this guy in here for army defense. Make it really impossible to dislodge us once we've taken up territory. Look at that, 565 defense. You may have an improvisation, an infantry expert, an urban assault, a trickster, an infantry leader, and an organizer, but we're holding out. Nice. And in fact, we're going to get even more hill and desert fox fighting here. Now that we're in the desert. So let's not do that. Let's throw you guys in there. Try and push them back. We actually might be able to throw the Japanese back a lot earlier than expected. I don't think the game was entirely balanced in the sense that I was able to throw this many troops into the fray this early on. Usually the communists are a lot weaker. This is looking very similar to one of the other games I did where I actually kicked them out of... there's more than 2 civilian factories. I only have 2? How do I only have 2? That's not good. Okay, well I can't do that for the moment. We did get some more extracted stuff. So long as they hold in the south, in the north we're slowly pushing in. If we could capitulate Manchukuo and then push on to Manchukuo, we'd be in really good shape. Now I've done this before and it is so tempting to want to turn Mao into an offense like commander, tell him, yeah, you know, send troops, attack. It does not work, I have found. Which sucks because he's such a good, like, your troops are so good you just want to push on, but it doesn't work. You're a commander there, so let's throw you under Mao. What are you going to do with your army now that you've got it? You're going to deploy him to there. Okay, hopefully that doesn't mess everything else up. No, it doesn't look like it. Good. Having a new general does make a difference. We'll send you to there, if that's even possible. Is it? I feel like you can deploy to an army, right? Okay, well, wait a second. Click on a map, order a leader portrait. Well, I'm clicking on a leader portrait. Doesn't seem to be making a difference. Whatever. Okay, well, we're at least winning, so there's that. As long as we're winning, we're doing a good job. Specifically, we're forcing them to send troops up here to stop us. We could take this mountain range, that would give us a nice holding point in north. That isn't good. Come on, you can do this. And victory, good. That fortifies the north really nicely. How many divisions do we have now? I'm curious. I think we've got like 25, but considering our divisions are stronger than theirs at the moment. We almost have as many factories as southern China. We've got more manpower. We don't have as many troops yet. Okay, we'll have to fix that. Ay, ay, ay. Should both be under that guy's command now. All messed up. Annoying. Oh, you're pushing forward. I don't know if pushing forward's a good idea, but okay. We'll let him do all the offense, and I'll just focus on defense. I wonder if we ran Japan out of its reserves. No, but we're doing pretty good on that front. There we go. Get a little bit more support. I'm going to do opium. By not really wanting to, but getting rid of a good portion of those required consumer good factories will make a huge difference in the long run. Even if we do lose 10% of our political power a month, which I'm not happy about, but we'll also do a land appropriation. Yes. Give us an additional building slot if we want it. I almost really should focus one of those on building a civilian factory at some point. Question is, how close is Manchukuo here to surrendering? Not far, sadly. Not very far on that. Oh no, 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 no. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh, the AI has messed up again. Shoot. Take you out of this. Yes. Shoot. The AI sometimes, it assigns each army a specific part of the border to defend, right? Well, for some reason it decides to send all 24 divisions, which I was looking at, to defend right here, this one province. Okay, we'll put you under a new field marshal. We'll promote this guy for no apparent reason. Congratulations, you're field marshal. We'll give you a defensive doctrine. Organization first, and that's all you can afford. And then we'll put you to defend against all of that. That will allow me to enable you to go to there from now on. Good. What a mess. What a mess. Because now all my troops are horribly out of position. Like, I don't even have defenders in some locations. And I was suffering 45% attrition. Great. That is a serious problem that needs to be fixed. That just cost me a huge amount of guns and supplies. Do I think I can beat these guys? I might be able to win that fight. I should be able to get better guns. Yes. I can't win that fight. Okay, never mind, back off. Wherever the tanks are, we can't really push forward, which sucks. But on all other fronts, we're pretty good. My real concern is holding this area if they actually wanted to take it, because we are suffering attrition, which isn't good. On the other hand, China is still unable to actually beat them in a lot of places. I'm almost tempted to give an order to these guys to take this region. Mao's army, say just push them out. Because I could probably take some of this area. But I would really like to take this area. I would really like to take this province. Let's see, any landings to the south? No. What is going on in Europe? Germany is planning to attack Lithuania. Poland is fortifying itself and gonna lose. France is still not stable at all. What's up with England? Still got over war to end all wars. What's happening in the US? Prepared intervention, so they are lending stuff out, so there's that. I love how the Chiang Kai-shek and I still hate each other. Even though we're in a faction fighting on the same side, we can't help but oppose each other at all opportunities. This guy is getting some troops on the field. How's the war score? We've lost twice as many troops as they have. I've lost virtually nothing. This war goes on much longer, the Japanese are going to run out of manpower, or they're going to have to reform their government some. Let's get these iron ore deposits prospected. 60 days and we should be rolling in the iron, honestly. We should be getting, what, 8 iron? 6 or 8 iron, which will help. 8 iron. That would make a big difference towards our production line. Overall, we do get a surplus. That is good. We're now permitting the opium trade, which means we just freed up a good amount of factories. However, we do have government corruption, which unfortunately is a thing. Despite the unfortunate side effects, we cash need to supply our armies. Yeah. And then we can do abolish the land rent, which will get rid of our very low popular support. And overall, we should be in good shape. Clearly, we're going to win the Japanese-Chinese war. It's just a matter of when. Okay, well, not much is changing, especially in the north. It's kind of a stalemate. The south, on the other hand, is not going badly either. So I think I will end this here and continue to try and kick them out of China next episode. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.